What if the problem isn't that you can't find love? What if the problem is that when real love arrives, it doesn't feel right? Someone shows up, they're consistent, they communicate, they follow through, they're interested in you, genuinely interested. And instead of feeling relieved, you feel unsettled, almost bored, or worse, you feel suspicious. You start to pull away. Sound familiar? This is one of the most important things to understand about love addiction and trauma bonding. Your nervous system has been trained, not intentionally, not consciously, but through years of emotional experiences, especially early ones. Your system has developed a very specific blueprint for what love is supposed to feel like. And if that blueprint was formed in an environment of inconsistency, unpredictability, or emotional unavailability, then love to your nervous system means tension. Love means uncertainty. And love means having to work hard to earn someone's attention or affection. So when someone arrives who doesn't operate that way, who is simply there, reliable, present, warm, your nervous system doesn't recognize it as love. It recognizes it as unfamiliar. And the nervous system is deeply uncomfortable with the unfamiliar, because unfamiliar to the survival brain can mean unsafe. So it sends out signals, subtle but powerful. Something's off. This doesn't feel right. There must be something wrong with them. And you start to find fault, or you start to feel disconnected, or you simply stop feeling attracted, even though on paper they may be the type of person that you've always wanted. This is a moment where people say, I don't feel a spark. There's no chemistry. I like them, but I'm not in it. And what's often actually happening is your nervous system is not being activated. There's no anxiety, there's no uncertainty, there's no highs and lows, there's no drama. It's been conditioned to equate that activation with love. And the absence of it feels like the absence of feeling. Calm gets mistaken for flat. Safety gets mistaken for dull. And consistency gets mistaken for boring. And there's another layer to this that's worth sitting with. Genuine intimacy, being truly seen by someone who is present and stable, can feel deeply threatening when you come from a trauma background. Because real intimacy requires vulnerability. And vulnerability for the fractured self means exposure. It means the risk of being truly known and then rejected. So instead of opening into the safety this person is offering, you close. You create distance. You might even find reasons to start an argument to create the chaos your system recognizes, because chaos and drama, at least, is familiar. And so you find yourself being pulled back to the intense connections, back to the uncertainty, and back to the person who makes you feel something, even if that something is pain. And you wonder, why does love always hurt? But the truth is, love isn't hurting you. The pattern is, the conditioning is. The part of you that was formed in an environment where love hurt, that part is running the show. And it will continue to run the show until it's seen, understood, and gently healed. I want to pause here and offer you this. None of this is your fault. You didn't choose this conditioning. You were shaped by experiences that happened before you had the tools to process them. And the fractured self, the part that flinches away from real love, was doing its best to protect you. But it learned love from a wounded place. And now it's time to teach it something new. So in the next episode, we're going to go even deeper into the body, because there's a layer of this pattern that lives not in your mind, but in your physical experience and in your energy body. We're going to talk about body disconnection, boundaries, and what happens when the body becomes separated from truth. Now, this is a tender episode, but an essential one. So, see you in the next video.